Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Maritzah K if you are new here. If you see a video with me wearing this shirt again, it's just because I filmed 2 videos in one day. But today it is Mented Monday again. My cousin actually gave me a lot of inspiration to continue doing Mented Mondays. So for the next, I think, 3 videos, this one included, you will be seeing me try out some Mented products, 2 Mented products with other brands and seeing if they work, which pretty much the whole concept is this video and the next 2 videos. I'm going to be trying the Mented Cosmetics Perfect Primer, I was gonna say foundation, with other brands of foundation. So my top 3 favorite foundations, I'm going to be trying this primer with them and seeing if it'll allow the makeup to last longer, if it'll give it that same finish that this primer gives the Mented stick foundation, or if it gives it the same finish that Milk Hydro Grip gives my regular foundations. So pretty much just testing this primer and then also the Better Setter setting spray and just seeing if these 2 together, you know, works with my top 3 foundations, which will be the Pat McGrath foundation, the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and the Makeup by Maritzah Real Skin foundation. Those are my top 3 foundations, and I just want to see, like, you know, is Hydro Grip the reason why my face is giving, or is it that the foundation itself is, you know, giving what it's supposed to give, and can Mented do what Hydro Grip can do, you know? So I'm going to be using a full face of this primer, and we will just go from there, do a wear test, and just see what happens. So if you guys want to know if the Mented primer, the Perfect Prime primer, works well with the, where's the foundation? So if you guys want to know if the Mented Perfect Prime primer works well with the Pat McGrath foundation, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before you do that, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell, and let's get right into this video.
If I gotta choose me, I won't be afraid to. If I gotta choose me, I gotta do what I gotta do.
I'm gonna start off with the primer, which will always be the Mented Perfect Prime. It has vitamin C and vitamin E in it. So I'm hoping that since we're using the Pat McGrath foundation, which in my opinion doesn't have the longest longevity, I think that the wear time for that foundation is very, very short. Maybe this will give it a longer time period. Usually I use Milk Hydro Grip when I put on foundation, but honestly the finish with this primer is beautiful with the foundation stick. But you know, of course, a brand's products are going to work well together. They're designed to work well together. So seeing what it looks like with another brand is, I feel like, really like the true test of the actual product. So hopefully I have a beautiful finish with this primer just with a different foundation. All right, so here is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection foundation, and this is in the shade medium deep 22. And I love this foundation. I think it's really pretty. It photographs really pretty too, but it just doesn't last long. But maybe today it'll do what it do, you know? So I'm gonna do 2 pumps, 3 pumps, 2. Yeah, I think 2 is enough. I think this foundation is a little bit runny, but I'm probably gonna put some more on my forehead. I shouldn't wipe that off, but I'm gonna put a little bit more on my forehead. I think that looks really good. So far, the foundation looks as it always does. It just gives you that little bit of glow, and then you just look flawless. So far so good. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I'm going to finish the rest of my face off camera. I'm also filming for another video. Honestly, I kind of like the multiple videos in one day. It's really fun. I don't know, it's a little nerve-wracking, but it is a little fun, so I kind of like it. But I'm also filming a round 2 of the Milk Makeup bronzer, so I'll link that above if you haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to be doing a round 2 of that, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my face off camera kind of, and then come back to you guys with a timestamp, and then we'll go from there. All right, it is currently 2 o'clock on the dot. So I will be back around 10, maybe 9:30. I may call it a night, but this is the final face. I actually really like it. I do have to put on the Mented Better Setter setting spray. I already put on the rest of my concoction of setting sprays, but we're gonna do this one as a last one together. Oh, this is very... Let's be a lot more gentle. All right, so now we are finally done with everything on the face, and honestly, I like the way it looks. I really like this. Actually, I want to just fix up some bronzer, but I do like the way that this looks. I think the Pat McGrath foundation is always going to be beautiful. It's just seeing if it will last a little bit longer. I usually can only get about 4 hours out of this, so hopefully by 6 my face still looks like this, and you know, by at least 9:30 the face looks like the same. So hopefully that does happen. If not, I'm gonna be really disappointed, because again, this Pat McGrath foundation is beautiful. I wish it just lasted 8 hours. I again can only really get 4 hours out of it, but I really like this so far. And yeah, we'll be back around 9:30. I'll maybe do a midday check-in then, because I said like this usually lasts about 4 hours, so around 6 I will go ahead and just do like a little selfie video for you guys and just kind of check in and show you guys what's going on with the face. But so far it looks beautiful, looks flawless. We're on the right track. So it's about to be 6. I didn't do anything today. I was supposed to go to the gym, but it's raining and there's a thunderstorm. So this is my face right now at 6 p.m. It is 4 hours in. My face is still here, but oils are breaking through here, here, and here. But usually with the Pat McGrath foundation, it's usually broken up by now. So the fact that it's still standing and it's just oils, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. So like, as of right now, it would just need a touch up. So let me actually do that right now. I'm just gonna take the same brush I use underneath my eyes and just kind of touch everything up, if I can find it. Oh, here's one of them. So I'm just gonna touch up. Other than that, we're good. So far, 4 hours in, we look good. So it's currently 10:06, and this is the final face. I did blot around, I have my retainer in, so I have a lisp right now. I did blot in this area here, like powdering it, but that was all the touch-ups I did. That was around like 6 o'clock. It's now 10, so it's 4 hours later. I think that it's the primer, because Pat McGrath usually does not hold up like this on my face with Milk Hydro Grip. I usually have to like wipe it off after like 4 hours. So the fact that this is still on, sorry, my retainer, 8 hours after applying it and everything, like that's crazy. So with Mented, I think we have something here with this. I really do think we have something here with this, because this is crazy. My face never looked like this with 8 hours of Pat McGrath. Like, this looks really good. Again, I could still blot in like this area here in my forehead, but other than that, my face looks good. It's not like the makeup is melting off or it's like going away. Like, this is literally, it's here to stay. It's staying put. So the primer, I believe, is the reason why it's staying on so long. Could also be the setting spray as well, but definitely the primer. So that is it for my final thoughts with the Mented primer and the Pat McGrath foundation. I think these two together are a perfect match. So if you have this foundation and you're having the same issues as I do where the foundation doesn't last that long, I would say pick up the Mented primer because it will give you an 8-hour wear time. So this is a success. It is a perfect match. If you guys are interested in the Mented products, I will link it down below along with the Pat McGrath foundation. But for the most part, it was definitely the primer that did all of the magic. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share it with anyone who is interested in makeup. I don't know. I'm pretty tired, so I'm not making sense. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.